All right. Good morning. It's a very early morning, and I haven't done anything in a while, so I'm gonna do this today. Um, One of the last videos I posted on here that was pretty prominent was of an RV that I had that burnt to the ground. I burnt to the ground, and I just recently got another RV. It's a Class C. And this is my current project. It's going to be a project for a while. I'll give you a quick walk around here, maybe give a little bit of an update on the state of things with me. So, yeah, it's a 2000 Dutchman. There's a lot that I um, I still need to learn about it. So you'll come along for that ride. Just got new tires put on it. The other tires that were on it were 12 years old. If you want to see the age of the tires, these ones that were just put on it, they're about a year old as they stand right now. You look for the DOT number, then there are a bunch of numbers that follow after. In that circle right there, it says 3823, means it was built in the 38th week of 2023. And the ones that are on there now just pretty much got on there. So I decided to buy an RV because you can see there's a house back here. And the story of this house is that it's my grandfather's house. It was placed in a reverse mortgage, and the reverse mortgage company pretty much said that they'd be coming to take it. That was a couple months ago, so it's officially foreclosed on at this point, but I'm still paying the water and the electric on it. So I don't know how that process is going to transition, but eventually it will, I suppose. But anyway, by a bunch of circumstances, this house got completely trashed. And maybe I'll go into details, in a future video. But yeah, it's a hot mess right now. I, I don't know if it. I guess it is up to me. But if it were up to me to do, I wouldn't leave it in this state. I wouldn't have gotten it to this state. But by just the way that things work, this is where it is. So I was thinking, you know, about buying, whether I should rent a place or I don't have the money to buy a house right now. The way that interest rates, are working, the way that just, money is working at this point, cash flow for me, like I don't have, you know, current housing market money. And if you're wondering, I am in Florida. This house, the reverse mortgage payoff on it was about $221,000. I, couldn't come up with that. So you'll look at the state of the house, see if you would buy it for $221,000. This is August 2024 at this point. The grass, had grown tremendously tall. You can see by the fence over there how tall the grass was. Maybe, like, look on the side over there, you'll see the grass had gotten crazy. Just the reverse mortgage company wasn't doing anything with it. So after letting it sit for a couple months, I'm kind of in a state of, I don't know what you call it, limbo at this point, like whether or not I'm staying where I am or going somewhere else. But it seems like for now I'm going to be staying. So I didn't want to buy a house, sign a lease or anything like that. So I was thinking about sharing a house with somebody, but I don't want to share a house with anybody. And I enjoyed having the RV from before. I enjoyed having the RV from before. That's my car right there. It's a 2015 Tesla. Just got back from a road trip to North California, Northern California. That's maybe conversation for another time as well. But yeah, I didn't want to share a house with anybody, so I figured I could buy the RV. Now I could get a place at an RV park. They're charging damn near $1,000 a month for a spot at an RV park, and I'm like, are you guys serious? So I bought the RV. Figured I would park it here. Buy the house for now. Push come to shove, I could leave. Really quickly if I wanted to. And yeah. So, yeah, this house is in pretty rough shape. Like there's water damage right there. There's another spot with water damage over there. But the bones are pretty good. It's a cinder block construction. It needs a new roof. It needs new windows. It needs new kitchen, new bath, like all that stuff. I'll give you a walk around of the house. But I figured I'd park the RV here for now. And then if time comes to move, then I can move it really quickly. So it's not a big deal. This, did have a washer and a dryer in it. Those got disappeared. There's so many things that got disappeared from this house. Like I had a bunch of equipment in here. Okay, funny thing about these lights, I do not have the electricity on in the house. These lights never go out, okay? I don't know what you're gonna call that, but yeah, you look at these two lights over here, they have like a very slight eerie glow. You cannot turn them on and you cannot turn them off. They're just like that. They just never go out. So I guess it's kind of good that I came here in the dim, early morning time. I'm gonna turn the lights on here in a little bit, but there's a Florida room. So it had ceiling fans, those got disappeared. There was an air conditioner over there, that's disappeared. There's a bunch of furniture back here, it's all disappeared. So I'll show you. I'll show you the stuff. Show you the stuff. There was a. All right, so get into what's going on here. All right, so there was a refrigerator here, and that's the mess that was under the refrigerator. This is the water line that's connecting to the refrigerator. This door is supposed to close, but it's not closing because of the humidity in the house at this point. So it's probably, I don't know, 75 degrees outside right now. The stove was there, it's a gas stove. So that was removed. That's all the crap that was under the stove. The dishwasher is still here. There's a bunch of stuff, it needs some cleaning. The microwave was there. There's a little bit of stuff from where the oven was right there. The ceiling is like cracked in here. So I put that board up just so that it wouldn't come down because, if you don't seal it up, like it will come down on you. I've seen it happen before in another room in this house. So like the entire ceiling needs to be redone. Like there's a crack there. So this room, so that's the vent where, it sucks air into the HVAC system. That was a big crack in the roof right there. There's a leak in the roof over here. I don't know, maybe I'll come back, you know, when there's better lighting to show you that. But there's a leak in the roof and you can see, you know, a bunch of water damage happening right there. Uh, I mean, the house, you know, it's decent. It's old. There's a little lizard hanging out over there because there's a bunch of openings for things to come in. I'm trying to, you know, minimize them at this point. But yesterday I found like pretty much a straight open door. So I don't know what is going to be in here at this point. The doors are freaking removed. Like the guy that was here, that, you know, the last, it's like the death blow for the freaking house, took the freaking doors off. But, you know, the bank said that they were going to come get it. So I was like, okay, you know, whatever. This is the room that I was in. And, you know, when I was leaving, I was like, look, I'm just pretty much done. So there's a closet there. And, you know, a bunch of more garbage over there. Figured they were just gonna come take the stuff. So, you know, I don't know, normally with something like this, they demolish it. So this is the ceiling that came down at one point. You can see that, I don't know if you can see, but it was recently redone. It's the most recently redone besides the garage. Something came down in the garage too. But yeah, the ceilings can come down if you're not careful. This is a pretty nice dresser, but you know, nobody wanted it, so it's just, you know, here waiting for God knows what to happen. There's a linen closet right here. This is another room here with another piece for that set that I had. Some kind of old lamp right there. The closet here. And another little linen closet. This is the master bedroom here. Again, you know, just a hot mess. I'm going to be doing a bunch of cleaning today. So for what? I don't know. I'm just going to clean it up a bit. I'm going to bring some of this stuff to the dump. So there's that. There's a walk-in closet right here. So, you know, you can see what that looks like. This door is, you know, partially off. The bathroom door here is gone. You know, it's a bathroom there. So yeah, it's just a hot mess in here. This is the bathroom. The bathroom needs to be redone. So you can, I mean, it's wallpaper. The wallpaper is coming down. So you can, you know, kind of see what's going on there. That's the shower, bathtub area. Again, you know, just, it needs a lot of TLC in here. So $210,000. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna pay $210,000 for this house. Not in this market. Not right now. Yes, there's a bunch of sentimental value to it, but, and then you can look at the front door there. That's the front door. So yeah. So I didn't, you know, pull the trigger on buying this house. But I am gonna, you know, be staying here for a little bit. A story about this thing, the guy that took the fridge didn't know how to turn off the water, so he just stuck something in there. This thing was leaking. So like some kind of mold and mildew started growing over here. I had left some boxes over here. The water seeped into the carpet, made a mess over here. Boxes started growing like mold and mildew on them. It's like things can go south really quickly, okay? So that's happening. And then, yeah, I found out where to turn it off. If you go, normally they say it's under the sink, but I checked under the sink and there was no connection under the sink to this thing. You can see the the hoses, the connectors there. There was nothing come off of them. So, and I went into the boiler room. I think that's where the water makes its initial entry into the house. And then off the boiler, I found this thing with the copper pipe about the same size of the one for the fridge, and I turned that little knob like a million times in order for it to get it to turn off, and then it eventually turned off. So you can see here, ceiling needs help as well. So my goal today is going to be to get some of this trash organized. You can see the ceiling again, starting to come apart. That's where the ceiling came down at one point and it was redone, but I think there's a little bit of a leak over there as well. So yeah, this, it's a hot mess. It needs a lot of help. There are a bunch of mosquitoes out here at this point as well in the morning. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on this. Maybe we'll, chat later again. But just wanted to give some kind of a update about, state of things for me, where I'm at. I'm gonna be here for a while. Gonna be starting to work again after having the summer off, and we'll go from there. But that's kind of the state of things. So sorry to leave you with trash. Maybe not leave you with trash. It's a pretty nice house, With all that being said, like for the right money, I would buy it. It's a really nice community. It's a really nice community. There's a nice magnolia tree right there with a tangerine tree, cactus, it's edible. So there are a bunch of nice things about it, but not $221,000 at this point, with the interest rates the way that they are. And I don't have $221,000 or $221,000 worth of payments, that's taxes, insurance, and then utilities. On top of that, this house is not energy efficient at all. It needs a new HVAC system. That's why that thing is not on. That thing is like old. So it needs so much that, in all likelihood, it seems like whoever gets it might want to just like tear it down and build something completely new on the slab. But for now, I'm going to be here in the RV. That's the plan. The RV does need some TLC. I washed it yesterday. It has the dust, thing going on there, but you can see that right there. There's some damage. The ladder doesn't work very well, or I wouldn't trust it. Put it that way. Like this thing is like coming off. You can see as I pull on it, and I'm a fairly big guy these days, so I wouldn't trust it. This light seems like it needs help. It's being held on by some kind of tape. I've never taken out an awning on an RV, so that's a project. You can see there's like massive delamination in the side. And, where I was at, like, I'm just like, I just wanted an RV. I just wanted something, so I don't know. This'll, it'll do for now. Has 2 air conditioners in it, they're gonna work fine. It starts right up, so the ugly, the bad, and the good. The ugly is the delamination. I think there's definitely water damage on this side. The roof, doesn't look pretty at all. So, I don't know, I'm gonna need to do something about these like massive gaps right there. So there's that. The paint is like, very rough, chipped, or whatever pinstriping design there was going on there is need some TLC. The stairs haven't worked, so I'm gonna have to, I don't really care about the stairs working there. They're up, if they stay up, that's fine. Right now it's locked. I'll go in a little bit. It's again, the awning is being pulled away from this thing right here, so that's all crazy looking. There's like a big gap right there as well, right by the passenger entryway. So there's that. The paint on the front looks good. The bumper looks good. Those are some aftermarket lights that were installed, so I haven't even seen how those work yet. I just washed it yesterday, so this is this is it, you know, looking clean, I suppose. I don't know. Do you wanna see inside? Well, if you watch this video and you want to see inside, you leave a comment. Let me know. We'll go inside in a little bit. There's something going on here that I don't know what that is, but it seems like there might have been a crack or something, and it got taped up, pretty good. And something was placed on top to stop the water from going right there, and just it's like a RV gutter or something. So interesting. The person that had it, tried to take care of it. Has a bunch of different storage bays like they have on RVs. One of the weirdest things over here is that they have the city water fill right there, and then right below it they have a light, and I'm like, why would they do that? that's so like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. You have an electrical component right below a water component. So anyway, unleaded fuel. It's a Ford E450 Super Duty with the Triton V10. There's a bunch of words for you if you know what those mean. But I hear they're pretty good motors. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like the roof was recently resealed. So seems like it's all right. Lucky Lep is a friend of mine, and does really, really great work if you need work done on your bike. So, yeah, there's a plug for, Lucky Lep right there. But that's it for me. I'm going to be signing off. I'm going to get to work. It's early. The sun, is coming up over the horizon. Yeah, I'm going to get to work here. Some really neat flowers grow in this area. There are these things, and the hummingbirds come and get them on a regular basis, so that's neat. But there's this fungus that grows, that's been growing on some of them. I saw it on that one first, and now it's showing up on these two. So it seems like it's spreading, and it's on that one as well. I don't know what is going on with this thing, but it's like a fungus for these things. I've been watching them just to see what happens, and it's like it keeps the plant alive extra long, and then it grows, and then it just doesn't go away. It stays for a really long time. The flowers, they come and they go pretty quickly. These, they just stay, and just kind of transfer to other plants. So I don't know what the story is there. It started happening about, I don't know, a year ago or somewhere there. So all right, gonna leave you with some flowers, I suppose. I like flowers. Leave you with a view of some flowers, and then I'm gonna go off and start cleaning. You can see there's a bee over there getting started early in the morning. Either a bee or a wasp, but I think it's a bee. And there's a bumblebee right there. coming in for some. So, all right, that's it. I'm a sign off. Hope you all have a great day. And until next time, keep on rethinking.